called mud plugging.
This is one of the least well-publicised forms of motorsport, trials driving. It started just after the war when people took conventional sports cars like Delos and Ford and Austin 7 Specials, and they tackled hills like this in Worcestershire. They're so steep you'd be pushed to stand up on them. The idea is to drive your car up through gates, up vertical slopes, and try and get to the top on the slipperiest mud that the organisers can find.
You've got to go into the bend fairly quickly, not too fast, don't slide, and then just slowly power your way around.
It's very, very sophisticated technique, isn't it? I mean, the difference between getting up and failing is very, very narrow.
Minute. Half a mile an hour or less can be all that makes the difference.
Well, the fiddle brakes make the car turn from left to right. You don't use the steering very much, really. You turn it on the brakes.
You're meant to keep within the seating capacity of the passenger side. You can go sideways, but you mustn't sit on the back of the car. Basically try and keep out of the driver's way as well.
And bounce as hard as you can.
and both bounce together, or what?
No, the passenger has to bounce. I'm too busy driving.
Technique is everything in getting up these hills. We asked our tame racing driver, Tiffany Dell, to climb out of the Formula First he was driving last week into one of these trials cars and to do his best.
Right, away on what we hope will be a clean run. I've got British champion Roger Bicknell bouncing for me as much as I can. I have to fiddle and brake here to get through, revs up, fiddle a bit more to the left. Now I've got to try and keep it high side and gently. There we go, gently, gently. How's that, Roger? Gently. Then fiddle to the right and some power. And now fiddle to the left. Oh, we've got down to 4 points. This is the 3-point gate. We want to try and clean it. So now I've fiddle and power. And we've got bounce, Roger, bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, it's clean. Oh, the front wheels over the line mean we've cleaned the stage.
He picked it up very quickly. He did very well indeed, for somebody who's not done it before.
I noticed you looking rather nervous in the passenger seat occasionally.
Well, I'm not used to sitting there, and it's a whole new ball game.
As you'll have gathered from their ability to go up these startling slopes, the cars are very sophisticated indeed, and some of them are starting to become very expensive. The organisers are slightly unhappy about that. There's a man here with a 700-weight car developing 120 brake horsepower from a Renault Cosworth engine that's alleged to have cost around £10,000.
Just had a new engine in it, so that's cost me a fortune. A lot of petrol getting to events and back. Occasional set of tyres, you know, perhaps 2 sets a year, that's all.
Flat hats rather than crash helmets seem to be the uniform of the day, and very few of these cars have rollover bars. Nevertheless, the organisers say their safety record is unparalleled and it's very rare for injuries to occur.
Well, I've had it right over once. It happens that quick, you don't think about it at the time. To say I'm a bit mad sort of thing, I go up the hills a bit too quick and get the front of a bit.
That's because they're jealous of you, isn't it?
I don't know.
Never take your foot off the power.
Really? Or just hard down and hold it?
That's the way.
Well, that's all for this week.